Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, I'm making this video because I am really, and you know, the ones that know me, know how long I've been around, know that I have a lot of opinions. And the ones that don't know me, well, they'll find out. But let me tell you something, my friends. I made this video because I tell you what I feel. I have total and utter contempt for these women that are out to destroy this man, Bill Cosby. Let me tell you something. Bill Cosby fooling around with young girls has been known for over 40 years. I was in New York, 84th Street and Broadway, the World Health Center. A lot of movie actors, extras lived in that area. Between West End Avenue and Broadway. West End Avenue, very trendy area of New York. And they would come in, I put a lot of pictures on the wall. A lot of them be way before they made it. Dustin Hoffman, all of them. I went to Dustin Hoffman's little apartment way before he became famous. That's not the point. I'm not talking about these people. Bill Cosby, they were whispering about Bill Cosby and the women then. It is not something unknown. It's something in him that he liked these young girls and he seduced them. And they whispered and laughed about it then. Now these women are coming out of the woodwork. 30 years, 40 years from then, condemning him because he molested them. You know what? If they had an integrity, they would have done it then. They wait, the man is stinking with money. So there's no need to say they're hurting his career. He's making a comeback. He was America's darling. It was whispered around, but in the crowd, the people that knew him, the extras and all, they knew Bill Cosby fooled around with these girls. I'm not sitting here saying he didn't, but it's so immaterial. Bill Cosby goes around to the schools. He gets these black kids up and he tells them, get off your ass and do something. Don't sit around saying the white man did this, the white man. Get off your ass. Go to work, do all you can do. But you know something, my friends? You're not going to hear that on the media because it's not, they don't call that newsworthy. They're going to bombard you with Sharpton and so-called black leaders because that's newsworthy. But Cosby is doing something with substance. He's a giver. I've never known anything negative to say about him except he liked these young girls. Okay? All right. Is that the end of the world? What did it do to them? They're coming now out of the woodwork and destroying him. They're literally destroying him. All of the networks that had all these things planned, and they're running for the sky because you know it's money. They feel that the negativity would hurt them rather than help them. So they're dropping him. And that hurts me to my heart because, think, my friends, because I know people rather laugh than think. But all the way through our history, we had philandering leaders, great men. But they used their penis, other than their wives. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, that 99% or maybe, I don't know how many few percent of you ever heard of him. One of the greatest presidents of the United States, Second World War. He was a paraplegic, and he had a girlfriend. When he died, you know who was at his side? Not Eleanor Roosevelt, his wife, his girlfriend. Margaret. It was known, but the press kept that down. You didn't expose that kind of stuff. If Jack Kennedy was alive today, they'd crucify him. Jack Kennedy had more women than you had hamburgers. And everybody knew about it. I have friends that were policemen in New York. When Jack Kennedy came, they made sure to keep the people away when the gals come up to his room. It was well known. And I just hate to see a man that has so much to offer. He's now, not that he needs the money or anything, he's now being destroyed by these worthless women, never done shit in their lives. Bill Cosby accosted me. Oh, what could be worse? Oh my God, it's almost like the resurrection, the killing of Jesus. Let me tell you something. I have no use for pedophiles. They're worthless, sick people. But Bill got all fooling with these young ladies. And this has hurt and destroyed a lot of great men because this stuff comes out and they talk about women being abused. Can you please tell me, my friends, what positive came out of this? Name me one positive thing came out of it. Has a woman laid around 30 some odd years come out, I didn't say anything because they wouldn't believe me. So what you say something now for? Oh, they believe you now. No element of now. They got them all over the media. Bill Cosby. But you see, my friends, this was not new. My friends, this isn't something that just came up and people just finding out. I mean, whispered about Bill 30, 35 years ago. He was known to fool around like that. But it wasn't newsworthy then. Now it's newsworthy now. You know something, my friend? His wife, he's been married almost 50 years. She hasn't said a word. And you know she knows. But it's meaningless. But to come now, his whole comeback, and I mean, I'm not crying for Bill Cosby. I mean, what the hell I care about Bill Cosby? He's got enough money to burn in it. Millions and millions of dollars. But he's got something positive to offer. When I see him go around to the schools and I hear about how he lectures these young black kids and tell them, get off your ass and stop complaining and do something. It gives me a sexual thrill. At my age, that's where I get my orgasm. But I just had to put this across because I tell you, I have total and utter contempt for these women. Total and utter. Because it serves no purpose. It just goes to destroy his image. And they're doing a good job at it. And all these programs that were set up for him, America's Father and so forth and so on, have been canceled. Because you know what? The networks don't want the problem. They figure the best thing to cancel it. That ends the problem. And that's what I'm making this for. I'm just hurt because he's so positive. And you don't see him on the media. Oh, now you see him on the media. They don't show him at these schools lecturing these kids. No, that's not fun. You know, that's not new. People that come to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear this. And that's why I'm making this video. And that's why I'm so disgusted with what they're doing to this man. For what? He didn't rape it. And if he raped them, took them 35 years to get their program together. And if it went that long, there's no future in the past. What is the purpose of exposing it now? What are you trying to do? What's your itinerary to bring this out now at this stage of this last stage of this man's life? Well, that's what I have to say. And I know it's windy because I am windy. Go to my website, LeroyColbert.com. And I want you to see, and I want you to know what's going on. To be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.